Hello everyone, Sheek here with another Transformers review, and today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Legacy Evolution Transmetal 2 Megatron. And here he is absolutely stunning. And for those keen-eyed viewers, you might notice that his face is quite different, because I used the DK40 upgrade kit for this guy, and it looks absolutely amazing. And he does have swappable faces, but I will say it is a little bit loose. I don't like that very much, and that's probably why I'm never really going to change his face out, although he does have alternate faces. But this is to make him more tune accurate. And then he also comes with this accessory to make him Judge Megatron. Gives him the powdered wig, which I think is pretty funny if you want to do that. And then, of course, the accessory that he comes with and in the box, out of the box, is the flame effect, which I think looks really cool, especially for dragon mode, more so than robot mode. But he can breathe fire in his robot mode if he wants to do that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. A couple other things is that the upgrade kit did come with a couple of extra joints for the tail. And it does look, in my opinion, not as good for the robot mode, although I don't know if it's that long in the show or not, but it does give the dragon mode a proper tail length, which I do like. It does come with this, which has a double hinge so that it sits more flush with his back in robot mode. And it does have a couple things I don't like as much for the dragon mode detail, but hey, it's allowing it to have this extra articulation, and it doesn't quite sit where I would like it to. But those are just a couple of gripes, but considering how difficult it was to change everything out, it's not worthwhile to go back to try to change it back to the original panel. And I think that was about it for the upgrade kit, and also an alternate hand, which does have an articulated pointing finger, which I think is pretty cool. Although, why not go all the way and just make the whole hand articulated? But whatever, it's still kind of cool, because I think he does point and stuff with it. So, I mean, you can make him point, so that's kind of cool. Be all mean and point at everyone. Anyway, the face I chose is his, yes face. I love that face so much. So I decided that's going to be my base face that I use for this guy. For a quick comparison, let's just go ahead and bring in Tigerhawk, because apparently this guy he's the only one that can really take him on other than Optimal Optimus, and they kind of nerfed Optimal Optimus a little bit, because if he was as powerful as he was in the beginning, well, the Beast Wars would have been over a lot sooner. Since I do not have the original Transmetal's Megatron, they haven't re-released him for the Kingdom or Legacy toy line. I'll just have Kingdom Megatron, because it's close enough. I'm sure he's about the same size-wise. Maybe. I think he might be a little bit too big, because I know he got a little bit bigger, more powerful for Dragon Megatron. But that's how they look together, seeing his original version to his current, or the last form he had in Beast Wars. So they look pretty cool. But yeah, I think this is probably the best version of Megatron in the Beast Wars cartoon. Although, I will say I do love the T-Rex on the normal T-Rex mode the most, I think. But as far as the toys that they've released, I'd say this is probably my favorite, because I don't like it. The one arm feels a little wonky. Not the T-Rex head arm, but the other one feels a little wonky for T-Rex Megatron, because you can't take it off to make it to where he just has his hand and all that like he did in the show. But this one is just very clean overall. And I also like the dragon wings, how you can just move those back and however you want to have them. And then the tail, I just think of it as like a warrior's ponytail, I guess. That prehensile claw thing that maybe you could grab something with. Don't really know. And I guess I've been rambling on a bit about his robot mode, because it is stunning. Head is on a mushroom. Gets a little bit wibbly side to side. Not a whole lot because of the tail, but that's about as much as you get. Yeah. Arm goes out that far, can do a full 360, get a rotation, lots of bendy bend because of the dragon neck, but not quite as much as a standard arm because of those joints. Bicep rotation, over 90-degree bend at the elbow. There is a wrist rotation and also bends for transformation, and there is a extendable finger, but that's the only one there. Waist rotation. He can do the full splits, legs forward that far, back that far, And there's a knee rotation, not quite hip, so not the greatest there. Over 90-degree bend at the knee, and quite a bit of ankle tiltage. And then that for Dragon. So that's about it for his articulation. Let's get down to transformation. Of course, now that we have I'm in Dragon mode, need to tilt this up because he is pretty tall with that neck of his. Then you can open up his mouth and put in the jet of flame right in there. And now he's kind of like a medieval style fire-breathing dragon, and I absolutely love that look. It's just so awesome. I think, honestly, if I ever have him on display with other figures, it's going to be in Dragon mode because he is absolutely amazing in it. And then I love the extended tail because it actually drags and can lay on the ground. Now, you don't have to have it like that, although depending on the strength of the ball joints, they might stand up, but you can have it actually on the ground, which I think is really cool. So yeah, a terrible fire-breathing dragon. And whoops. Okay, yeah, he's a little too tall. I actually forgot a step, and it's funny because I mentioned it in the articulation part of the video. You need to make his lizard legs a bit shorter, more like dragon legs than robot legs. I feel really silly right now, but I was so excited because this guy is really cool. There we are. Now we have him in his proper dragon mode. And yeah, he is... And like I said, that panel does not like to stay in place anymore, unfortunately. But he is really cool. I absolutely love this dragon mode so much. And for comparison, here we have Tigerhawk alongside Transmetal Megatron. And yeah, they look pretty decent side by side. And I'm pretty sure it was Tigerhawk that beat up Megatron at one point in the show. I haven't seen an episode in a while, but yeah, these two ended up duking it out at some point. But now he's actually fitting on the frame a little bit better. But yeah, has a big old tail, which I think is awesome. And it's like I said, that is what tends to pop out is the hip. So he does have weak hips in that regard. So, but yeah, absolutely amazing. And definitely would recommend him for anyone's collection, but I would highly recommend if you plan on having him in robot mode at all, get the upgrade kit so that his head looks more cartoon accurate. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Transformers Legacy Evolution Transmetal 2 Megatron. If you like this review and you'd like to see more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. And until next time, have a good one, everyone.